You can call it a bee van, you can call it a camper van, but have you ever thought about calling it home? If you've never thought about traveling and seeing the country in a van before, this is going to change your mind. Hi, I'm Steve from Thor Motor Coach, and this is the 2022 Tellaro. The Tellaro offers up 3 floor plans that are all very unique and all very user-friendly. We're going to start with the only one in the lineup where you can sleep up top, the 20A. Yeah, this is the camper van with your tent on top, and it's just a quick climb up. This is the optional pop-top sky bunk. The solar panel you see here provides you with 190 watts of solar charging. This is a neat perspective of the Tellaro from front to back. This is a really great floor plan. I mean, who says vans are built for 2, right? Look at this. Here is the perfect place for your passenger. This table makes a great dining or work area, and it folds out of the way when you need it to. In the 20A, your kitchen is campside. You have your sink with cover, gas cooktop, a microwave, and a 12-volt fridge. This pop-up outlet has USB ports in it as well, so you can use your tablet as a mobile cookbook. The wet bath in the 20A is midship, and as you can see, it has a place for everything you need. Now, what sets the bath in the 20A apart from the other Tellaro floor plans is it is the only one with a cassette toilet. All right, we're heading to the back, and you have a few options here. You can sit back here just as you would on any other comfortable couch. There's even storage underneath for blankets, binoculars, books, anything you like. You even have a number of cabinets underneath that for more storage. Then you can use each side for a sleeping area or put the center cushion in place and make a wall-to-wall bed. So you're set up back here, you want a little ventilation, you want to look out at your campsite, there's an easy to pop in place screen door. Well, this has been the 20A. I think it's time we head over to the 20K. Here it is. This is the 20K. This is the wet bath, and this time around we're going to start in the back and work our way up front. First thing I want to do is point out, yes, you do have covers for the windows. And there is a place for everything back here, from hanging your towels to the medicine cabinet to the closet. Working our way up, here's a look at your living area. Over behind the driver's seat, and notice here how your captain's chairs are swiveled around. You have this couch. The cup holders in the center is great to have. And how about this countertop? It is very roomy. There's even a pop-up outlet with USB ports as well, so this really makes a great catch-all. The 20K also features this swivel table. This also makes a very nice mobile office as you can set up your laptop and look out the screen door at some amazing views. This will make you never want to step foot in an office again. The passenger seat also has a quick to set up flip-up table. You have ports below, so go ahead, have a seat and catch up while you're here. Now, for those of you who think you cannot cook in a van, check out this kitchen. You have a cover for your sink when you need even more space, and all the tools are here, the cooktop, microwave, pop-up outlet, and fridge. All right, one more van to show you. This is it. This is the 20L. See that down there? That is a pull-out pet dish. As you can see, this is set up with opposing seating. Now, the kitchen is behind the driver's seat, and like the kitchen in every Tellaro, it has everything you need when you want home-cooked meals when you are camped out in the middle of nowhere. You even get this slick pull-out countertop. So I want to break this area down because you have a lot of options back here. So first, let's look at this. These are comfy couches. There are 2 easy to set up pedestal tables that go in between. You can use them for meals, for work, anything you need. Take a sleeping bag. Sleep one on each side if you want. Or put the cushions together and make this into a wall-to-wall bed. So here we are in the back of the 20L in the wet bath. Quick look around back here. You have a foot flush toilet, a flip-out sink, a great medicine cabinet, even your shower. This is a lot of bathroom packed into a 21-foot van. Before we wrap it up in the wet bath, there are a few more items I want to point out back here. You do have a GFCI outlet, a 12-volt outlet, the switch for your water pump, the switch for your puddle light, an exterior shower or hose, and a nice size storage cubby. So no matter what Tellaro floor plan fits your lifestyle, they all have some features to love in common, like lots and lots of storage. Just look at these beautiful overhead cabinets. They run from front to back. So you can toss your backpacks and towels up here so they are ready whenever you need them. So say you want to use your Tellaro as a mobile office, or maybe just touch base with some friends before you really get off the grid. You're going to appreciate having the WineGuard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender. Now you have a few choices. You can choose a data plan from your favorite carrier and just insert a SIM card, or you can choose a data plan through WineGuard. Whatever you choose, you're going to be able to connect to nearby Wi-Fi signals, create your own hotspot, even set up your own password. That internet signal is also helpful when you connect to your RapidCamp Plus through the cloud. So no matter where you happen to be, you now have access to lights and air conditioning. When you're closer to camp, you can use the app or the main screen to check power, tank levels, turn on your lights, even set the auto gen start for your 2800 watt gas generator. And in just a bit, we're going to show you how to put out the awning. Every floor plan has a 1000 watt inverter, which is perfect if you want to watch a little TV. In the entertainment cabinet here, you're going to find an HDMI cable, which is ready for your favorite streaming or gaming console. There are even USB charging ports up here. Something else you'll appreciate across the Tellaro lineup is the Truma Eco Combi. Simply turn this knob to heat your Tellaro. This is also going to give you hot water. There are so many features up here. You can even set timers. It's really easy to use, plus it conveniently runs off your propane tank. So it's pretty easy to see there's a lot of features to love about the Tellaro. Something else you'll enjoy is just how easy it is to drive. We're going to show you as we take this van out for an RV road test. So let's get comfy for our drive. You adjust your seats with the levers on the side. You have a lumbar support as well, so you can dial in the perfect seating position for your treks. You have your parking brake down here as well. Moving over to the sill, you have controls for your upper and lower mirror. You can also bring those in when you are parking for the night. You have your window controls, you have your door locks. Down below, you have your emergency start system. If you are equipped with the reliable battery system, you're going to have your auto start button down here as well. You do have a nice dash, easy to read gauge layout here, your speedometer, your tachometer, your fuel gauge. You do have your temperature control. You do have a little information in the center here, but you get more information on your infotainment screen, and we'll show you what you can get there when we head that way. First, so let's walk through the steering wheel. It is a telescoping wheel. You simply pull the lever underneath, and you can go ahead and adjust that to your liking. We have levers for lights and cruise control and wipers. Then we have buttons on the steering wheel for your volume, for your Bluetooth, for your radio, to take phone calls right here. Over to your controls, your gear shift here. You have a tow haul mode we'll talk about when we get on the road. Standard HVAC controls. You have traction control, hazard lights, central locking. You have a couple of charging ports here. And on your radio, a couple of great features that I do love about this. You have access to Sirius XM satellite radio. You have Apple CarPlay. You have Android Auto. And one of the coolest features here, couple of different ways to monitor your vehicle. Hit the vehicle info button and you can bring up your chassis battery voltage. You have your trip meters, you have TPMS. You also have another setting that reads gauges, and when you press the gauges button, this is going to bring up a number of gauges for you, from your RPM to your intake temperature to your fuel gauge. So really a lot of information right here, and with just the press of a button, you can bring up your backup camera. So we are all ready to hit the road. Let's see what this Tellaro can do out on the highway. The Tellaro is built on a Ram 3500 XT ProMaster chassis. Under the hood, you get a 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, sending 280 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque to the wheels. You have a 6-speed automatic transmission, and this is built with a very low first gear. You're going to get better acceleration from a stop. We'll show you when we put the hammer down. You also have a tow haul mode, which is going to adjust your gearing when you are towing. It's a nice, quiet cabin up here. This is really easy to drive. You can navigate this, take it anywhere, as you have a nice 36-foot turning diameter. Coming up on the highway, let's put the hammer down. Oh. Listen to that, this is to the floor. Nice and quiet. Again, 280 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque to your front wheels. Nice thing about this is you use this as your daily driver. No matter where you happen to go, you can get this into parking lots, into parking spaces. The Tellaro comes equipped with a number of standard safety features here. I'm going to run through the list of them here, because as you're traveling, you want to travel with an incredibly safe vehicle with your loved ones. One of the first things we'll talk about is your electronic stability control. We showed you the button on the dash. That is how you turn it on or off. And what this is going to do is apply brakes and adjust your engine power. This is going to prevent your oversteer. It's going to prevent your understeer. You also have crosswind assist. This is going to keep you from drifting into another lane during strong winds. It's going to apply brakes to individual wheels, and it turns on automatically at 43 miles per hour. You also have braking assist, and this is going to help you out in an emergency situation, and what that is going to do is help reduce the braking distance. You also have hill start assist. That is going to keep the brake pressure applied on a hill so you won't roll forward or backward. It also works when you are in reverse. You also have all-speed traction control, and this is just going to help keep your tires from slipping. This is our exit. We're going to get off here, head to Camp Wakarusa, and we will walk you around the outside of the Tellaro. All right, we're off the grid, so now what? Well, you are really going to love the exterior features of this camper van. All right, so let's say you really want to get away and not bother nature with the sound of a generator. The Tellaro can be equipped with the reliable battery system. With this dual battery setup, you now have 11,000 watts and 800 amp hours of power. The reliable battery system also equips your Tellaro with a 3,000 watt pure sine inverter, a 160 amp charger, and a 280 amp high output alternator. Before we get to all the fun you're going to have when you are set up at camp, I wanted to talk about the exterior connections and hookups, as they are going to be a little different from floor plan to floor plan. This is the 20A. This is your fresh water. This is for your cassette toilet. This is where you drain your gray tank. This is the exhaust for your Truma. This is for your cable, your 30 amp shore power, and your propane. Your K and L are going to be very similar but different from the A. Down here is where you dump your tanks. This is where you flush your black tank. This is the exhaust for your Truma. This is your city fill. This is your fresh water fill. You even have a place to store your sewer hose. Over here is your 30 amp shore power. You do have your cable connection right here, and down here is where you turn on your propane. This camper van is loaded with Thule accessories. It is really easy to set up this collapsible roof ladder and unload your roof rack. Then out back, what do you say you take the bikes off the rack and hit the trails? All right, you're back. You want some shade, a nice place to relax. You can put out your Thule power awning. You can either set the legs up on the ground or attach them to the side of the Tellaro. So set up chairs and a table. Maybe whip up dinner using the exterior propane connection. Grab your favorite drink and realize in the Tellaro, home is where you make it. This is the 2022 Tellaro. For all the specs, features, and to find the floor plan made to fit you, visit thormotorcoach.com.